So where are we at, Diana? 1 second. There we go. They said it's okay to tell. Dr. Matt said it was all right.
We're at the VFW in Crystal, by the Crystal Airport. And this is a Mask Off event. And what we are finding out about information on freedom cells.
Okay.
And I don't know a lot about them. I'm here to find out about
What's
them.
the schedule going to be today?
I think there's going to be presentations, and then the founder of Freedom Cells is going to speak.
So it's going to start at basically 5 o'clock,
5.
and then there's going to be a 7 o'clock start for what? Wasn't there a 7 o'clock?
5 o'clock is going to be presentations from different people that are in local freedom cells here. And then at,
I'll grab a marker.
is it 7 or 6? This main speaker will be, who actually came up with the idea, will be speaking on what it's all about.
Okay. I can ask. So what's the schedule for today, Dr. Matt?
Scheduled today, we have a 5 o'clock thing in the back. I can't remember what it's called. Agora? Is it an Agora?
I've definitely heard that one, yeah.
I think it's called an Agora, where basically people are presenting different ways to like make it through if the world collapses, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to have that. And then we have Mr. Bros coming and speaking at 7-ish.
7-ish?
Yeah, we'll be starting our presentation at 6:30, so we go through like our normal stuff.
That's Mask Off.
That's Mask Off, and then we have Bros starting at 7-ish, probably a little bit before that. I don't think David's going to go very long today. And he's supposed to talk for 2 or 3 hours. It's like a meditation. It's a bunch of stuff.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a really action, impact.
Who's going to talk for that many hours?
Bros.
Bros?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like 3 hours. Man, that's a long chat. But it's going to be great. It's very informative.
Okay.
They're part of the activation tour. There's a big
Activation tour? Okay. All right.
David.
That's
So
David.
it's going to be awesome. We're expecting a bunch of people to come out, check it out.
Crystal VFW in Crystal, Minnesota. We're up Bass Lake Road. So.
Yes, right up Brass Lake Road. And it's going to be fun. So we're excited to see you. Thanks,
All
guys.
right, we'll see you. So, David, how come people should come out today?
Oh, well, we got some long-term solutions coming your way. So things that are outside the box, so to speak. Things that I'm not familiar with yet. And I'm really looking forward to it. So,
Well, I grew up with my grandparents and my great-grandma, and it wasn't outside the box to be canning your own food.
True, that's very true.
And preparing for...
We've been conditioned, though. We've been conditioned for the convenience,
Because they grew up in the Depression. My great-grandma was born in 1897, and my grandpa and stuff lived through the Depression, so it was normal. It was normal for them to prepare for the summer or the winter, have like 6 months worth of food, and can.
Nothing wrong with that at all. That's how it should be.
They didn't even have a lot of these things like refrigeration and so forth.
True, yeah.
And they
that's a
also,
good point.
they didn't have access to a lot of the preservatives and stuff. So
That's a good point.
So canning was very, very normal, common. But nowadays, people a lot of times have like 1 week's worth of supply of food. And if the power gets turned off for a month, they're
screwed.
They're in trouble. So
And that's happening in other parts of the world.
Yeah. All right.
So hopefully that doesn't happen here, but we better be prepared, right?
And what's the schedule? The schedule is 5 o'clock.
5 is the solution showcase until 6:30.
Yep.
And then 6:30 is our program.
Okay, and then 7 o'clock is when the main speaker talks?
I think 6:45 is when the first presentation will happen. Then 7:15, I believe, is the second presentation, and I believe the main speaker's at 7:30-ish, something like that.
And it goes until 10?
Pretty close, yeah. We'll see. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so we're all going to be a really long night.
Could be a long
Some
night.
of the presenters.
All right, thank you. So who are some of the presenters? So Nathan, you're one of the presenters?
Yes.
How come people should come out here to see you today?
Well, not just for me personally, but
Well, I'm just, just the
whole
group.
network. This really is like a crossroads for the, not just for the country, but for the world with the Great Reset coming in. It's either you know, next generation slavery or next generation can give them freedom.
Oh, sure. And you guys are going to talk about like how you can grow your own food
Practical
and
solutions.
practical solutions on how to.
Yeah, no daydreaming with it, just
Yeah.
very concrete details.
Okay,
Ones that every person can do.
simple stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Nathan. Is there anybody else we want to talk to? Well, these guys, masters, no slaves.
Willing to do a short little interview?
Sure.
Okay. And just introduce yourself.
Sure. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Derek Bros. I'm with the Conscious Resistance Network, originally based in Houston and currently traveling the country for the activation tour.
And what are you guys going to talk about today?
So I'll be speaking as well as my partner Miriam right there, and then our friend Ramiro, who's around here somewhere. And we're all kind of going to be touching on generally mental, physical, and I'd say spiritual preparedness for the things that we're facing, you know, in the world right now. So Miriam's going to be talking a little bit about that, about mental health, and she's going to be doing like a short kind of guided meditation. Ramiro's going to focus on technology and how we can get out of big tech, how we can stop using Google and Apple and all those tools. And then I'm going to focus on ideas and tips for things we can do in our lives to make sure that in the face of vaccine passports and mandates that we don't get caught up in their systems, and basically how can we live free and independent of those systems in the face of everything that's in front, you know, happening right now. That's what we're going to focus on today.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Anybody else?
I don't know, some of these people are doing presentations.
Oh, he's got a video. There's two people, but oh, he's gonna tape it. I should wait till you guys. You guys.
I can try. I can go off. So.